In a remote valley, hidden deep within the mountains, there was a village called Serenity Springs. The village was a sanctuary of calm, where the air was always fresh, and the water from the springs was as clear as glass. The people of Serenity Springs were known for their gentle hearts and deep connection to nature. Every tree, river, and stone was cherished as part of their peaceful existence. At the center of this village, in a small, humble cottage, lived an old healer named Amelia. Amelia was revered by the villagers for her wisdom and her ability to heal both body and spirit. Her knowledge had been passed down through generations, and it was said that she could speak with the spirits of the earth and sky. Amelia had two young protégées, Emma and Sophia, who were eager to learn her ways. Emma was a bright and curious girl, always asking questions and seeking answers. Sophia, on the other hand, was quiet and observant, preferring to watch and listen before she spoke. Both were dedicated to their studies, but each approached life in her own way. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get notified about new videos. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon and painted the sky in hues of orange and pink, Amelia noticed that Emma seemed troubled. Sophia, too, had a pensive expression on her face. The two girls sat silently by the edge of the spring, lost in their thoughts. Amelia approached them, her steps as soft as the breeze. "What is it that weighs on your hearts, my dear ones?" she asked, her voice as soothing as the spring's waters. Emma looked up, her eyes reflecting the last light of the day. "Elder, I see the beauty of the sky, the vastness of the mountains, and the endless flow of the river. I can't help but feel small and insignificant in comparison. How can I, a mere human, ever make a difference in such a grand world?" Sophia nodded in agreement and added softly, "I watch the trees grow tall and strong, providing shelter and life to so many creatures. I feel as though I will never be as important or as enduring as they are." Amelia smiled gently, her eyes filled with understanding. "Come, sit with me by the fire, and I will share a story with you." The three of them gathered around a small fire that crackled softly in the evening air. As the flames danced, Amelia began her tale. Long ago, before this village was born, there was a small stream that flowed through a barren land. The stream was clear and pure, but it felt lonely and unimportant. "What good is my water," it thought, "if there is nothing around to nourish? I am just a small stream in a vast world. I am nothing compared to the mighty rivers and oceans." The stream's sadness grew, and its flow began to slow, as if it were losing the will to continue. Amelia paused, allowing the story to sink in before she continued. One day, as the stream flowed sluggishly through the land, it noticed a single seedling struggling to survive in the dry earth. The stream, moved by compassion, decided to give all the water it could to the tiny plant. The seedling gratefully absorbed the water, and slowly but surely, it began to grow. Days turned into weeks, and the seedling became a young sapling, its roots deepening into the earth, drawing life from the stream. The stream watched in awe as the sapling grew stronger with each passing day. It was not a grand tree, not yet, but it was alive and thriving because of the stream's water. The stream felt a spark of purpose and began to flow more steadily, nourishing the sapling and encouraging its growth. Amelia's voice was soft, yet it carried the weight of wisdom. Emma and Sophia listened intently, their eyes fixed on the flames. As time went on, the sapling grew into a tall, sturdy tree. Its branches spread wide, and its leaves provided shade to the ground below. Birds came to nest in its branches, and animals found shelter under its canopy. The once barren land began to flourish, all because of the stream and its willingness to give. But the stream did not stop there. It continued to flow, nourishing other plants, giving life wherever it went. Eventually, what was once a barren land became a lush forest, full of life and beauty. And yet, the stream remained small, never becoming a river or an ocean. But it was content, for it had found its purpose in giving life to others. Amelia looked at Emma and Sophia, her eyes shining with the wisdom of her years. The stream never became a great river, but it played a crucial role in transforming the world around it. It may have been small, but its impact was immense. It did not need to be grand to be important. Emma and Sophia exchanged glances, the weight of their doubts beginning to lift. They understood that just as the stream had its place in the world, so did they. But there is more to the story, Amelia continued, her voice taking on a more serious tone. The tree, as it grew older, began to compare itself to the other trees in the forest. It noticed that some trees were taller, others bore fruit, and some had vibrant flowers. Why can't I be like them? The tree wondered. Am I not good enough? The tree's branches began to droop under the weight of its envy. Amelia paused, letting the silence settle around them. Then one day, a terrible drought came to the land. The sun scorched the earth, and the once flowing stream dried up. The trees in the forest, which had always depended on the stream for water, began to wither. But the tree, whose roots had grown deep and strong, managed to survive. It continued to provide shelter and shade, even as the other trees struggled. When the drought finally ended and the rains returned, the forest began to revive. The stream flowed once more, and life returned to the land. The tree, though weathered, stood tall and proud. It realized that its strength came not from being the tallest or the most beautiful, but from its resilience and its ability to endure through the hardest times. Amelia's voice softened as she delivered the final lesson. The tree and the stream both found their true worth, not in comparison to others, but in embracing their own nature. The stream did not need to become a river, and the tree did not need to bear fruit. They simply needed to fulfill their own unique roles. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get notified about new videos. Emma, her eyes now shining with understanding, smiled. I see now, Elder. I do not need to be grand to make a difference. I just need to find my purpose and fulfill it in my own way. Sophia nodded, her heart lightened by the wisdom of the story. And I do not need to be as strong as the trees. I just need to stand firm in my own strength. Amelia nodded, her heart filled with pride for her young protégés. Remember, my dear ones, the world has a place for each of us, just as we are. Embrace your own journey, for it is uniquely yours, and you are exactly who you are meant to be. As the fire crackled and the night deepened, Emma and Sophia felt a newfound sense of peace. They understood now that their worth was not defined by how they compared to others, but by their ability to be true to themselves. And so, they continued their studies with Amelia, no longer burdened by the weight of comparison, but instead filled with the light of self-acceptance and the strength of knowing their own worth. If you enjoyed my video, please like and subscribe.